We believe that what is going on in Sudan is senseless and must stop. Generals cannot use military equipment, military resources to destroy public infrastructure, roads, bridges, hospitals, airports. It is completely senseless because these are properties that have been built by the sweat of African people. And military equipment, as I said, is not for the purpose of destroying public infrastructure. It's not for the purpose of destroying roads or hospitals or killing women or killing children. They are supposed to protect them. And it speaks to our own capacity as a continent to be able to tackle and handle this situation. There is all manner of concerted efforts that's going on in the war in Ukraine. We do not have a similar situation by countries in our continent. We need to rethink the Peace and Security Committee. To what extent can it remain a passive, organization when children and women are going through hell in our own continent?
So guys, that's President Ruto of Kenya. I'm telling you, this president is becoming a beacon for the continent. Everything he's saying here is revolutionary, because what he's saying, we Africans need to fix our own problems, which means currently the generals that's in Sudan fighting for the country right now. They had overthrown one because did a coup and put the president, the democratically elected president out. So, but what these two, I don't have a problem with conflict, but what these two generals are doing, they are destroying the country. They're damaging hospitals, homes, roads are getting damaged. Women and kids get caught in the crossfire. This is not, and I'm not saying they're doing it intentionally, but they're being caught in the crossfire. So that means you need to come together. Well, I'm saying not they, because they're not going to come together, but the other African countries, including the African Union, as President Ruto is suggesting, need to come together and fix this issue. We don't need no outside help. We don't need to go to no country and ask for help to fix this issue in Sudan, because all they're going to do is make it worse. I'm pretty sure these two generals are being backed by countries, whether it's either France, America, but they're being backed by someone. I'm pretty sure of it, because if I remember correctly, there's a picture with one of the generals at our U.S. embassy going to do a school inside the embassy to training them how to do coups. So it's not far-fetched to think that they are behind this. So, and then the most destabilize the area is the more power and the more blackmailing can be done by outside forces. So hence why President Ruto is saying we don't need outside help. We need to fix this as a continent and make it better for the generation that's coming up. And this is how a president should address his people and also the continent as a whole. And he's also putting the West and the EU on notice that, hey, no longer you can treat African presidents or blackmail us, which is what they're doing currently, blackmailing African presidents, summoning them to come see them and giving them 90-second FaceTime, which means and to take pictures with them, to say, oh look, we are helping Africa. Look, do we have all these presidents next to me? Which in his case is basically a nothing confirmed, because they just come, take pictures, put it to the world, and look, I'm helping Africa. Here are the pictures of me and the African presidents, which is ridiculous because they're not actually having any conversations. 90 seconds is not no time to talk to no president. The disrespect these leaders are doing to our African presidents is remarkable. That's why President Ruto is saying, no more summoning African presidents. If you want to talk to us, we're going to have a few representatives that they can come and they're going to represent the continent. No more photo ops and no more none of this. We can have real conversation, real debates, and real, if anything, real trade and stuff like that, because they're not treating Africa as a equalist. They're seeing Africa as less than, not looking at Africa as a continent. And it's been perpetuated over and over again over years and years. And President Ruto is trying to put a stop to this. So big ups to President Ruto of Kenya. He's one of the good ones. As I like the Museveni as well, the Ugandan president. I like well, he's not a president, but he's an outspoken parliament member, Julius Malema of South Africa. He's also another good one. The president of Namibia is also a good, a decent president. And a few of them, Nairobi, Ghana president is, and he's doing some sketchy things recently, along with the South African president, President Ramaphosa. He's acting out of character. I don't like the way he's acting. So I've yet to see what I can say. Yes, he stands here. So I'm gonna wait on that. I'm not gonna judge him because it's not easy to run a country like South Africa. And Ghana president as well. He have done a few questionable actions. So again, I'm gonna wait. I don't like to condemn anybody because I don't know what's going on behind the scene. If being put pressured on or being blackmailed or you. So let's wait a little more longer to see what is actually happening. So anyway, thanks for watching. You don't know, it's the WSXN podcast. Tell a friend to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what I think about this deal that about what President Ruto said on this conference speech. You don't know. Peace, one love. Boom.